from
Hey.
Uluru.
Yes, we are in Uluru.
We finally made it here.
It seems like a long time coming, doesn't it really?
Yeah, although last time we were here, it was very, very cold, and we've had a completely different experience this time.
Yes.
But we'll fill you in on that very soon.
Yes. So we left Alice Springs. Yes, we left Alice Springs. In the last one, we left Alice Springs, went to Amazing Free Camp at Point Howard Lookout.
Yeah.
And from there we headed back into Alice Springs. We restocked again. We emptied the toilets, and we made our way to Kings Canyon.
We did.
Yes. So it was we planned on stopping. We didn't plan on getting all the way to Kings Canyon once we left Alice Springs. We were going to just do a couple of things on the way, weren't we? But it was stinking hot. It was so hot. We decided just to put on as many kilometers as possible on that day.
I guess we kind of figured that sitting in the car in the aircon was a little bit better than free camping.
Yeah, absolutely.
And we knew we weren't going to make it all the way to Kings Canyon. But yeah, we put in some Ks that day.
Yeah, we did. So we ended up only about 110 Ks short of Kings Canyon.
Yep.
So at a little place called Salt Creek Rest Area. So I'll just show you where we ended up for the night and where our spot was at Kings Canyon. All right, so it's a 24-hour rest area, this one. Again, just beautiful, just on the side of the road, just amongst the stunning red colors, wasn't it? Now, this is first thing in the morning. It's just beautiful to wake up to, but my God, it was hot that night. It was stinking hot. I think we even ran the aircon for a little bit, if I remember. So, and this was our campsite that we arrived to at Kings Canyon the next morning. I just thought I would give you a bit of an idea. Like, the sun coming up over those ranges is absolutely breathtaking, isn't it? Yeah, it's stunning. Absolutely stunning. Yeah. So jot that one down. It's a good little spot. If you don't want to stay at Kings Canyon Resort, it's a discovery park. There's rest stops either side of it, roughly around 100 k's out. So that one was quite popular. There was a lot of people that pulled in there for the night and got up, left super early, and went and did like the Kings Canyon ring walk.
Yeah, it seems to be a good little stopover, whether you're coming or going from Kings Canyon. That was a great little stop.
Yep. So the main reason why we decided to go to Kings Canyon is because we have done it before, but it's stunning, isn't it? It's just breathtaking. So, and the main reason why is because the rim walk that goes around the crater. It's out the gorge. It's just magnificent. So I'll show you that in 2 secs. Clam, yeah, we're streaming. Oh, there we are. I think we're back. Yeah, we are having a bit of troubles with our internet here. Too many obstructions.
There we go.
Damn it. Yeah, sorry. Here we are. So we started the walk at about 7 o'clock in the morning, the rim walk, because again, it is super hot.
Yeah, you want to start this early, and they do close it off. I think it was 10.
About
9:30 or 10?
About 10 o'clock. Some days they close the walk, so it's a 6-kilometer walk. It's about 3 to 4 hours to complete the walk, but the hardest part of this walk is the start. It is pretty much just straight up for felt like forever, but really we only traveled like a proper distance of like 80 meters, but it was a good 500 meters kind of uphill, I reckon.
Yeah, it's a real big challenge getting up that, but totally worth it when you get up the top.
So that's about halfway up, and just the views are stunning. Just that morning glow. It is quite steep. I mean, there's no rush when you leave so early, which is why we left really early, just so we could take our time on this walk. But this is coming right up to the top. When you're getting up to the top, like that sun hitting the red rocks there is just unbelievable. And then this is probably one of the first vantage points that you get to as you reach the top. Again, you got to be super careful. There's no ropes, there's no safety stuff anywhere, so you got to be right on the kids on this kind of walk. So lucky Amy, who is petrified of heights, she doesn't let the kids go anywhere near the edge at all. But the landscape along here is just, it's incredible. Like,
yeah, and once you get up the top, as you can see here, it's flat. So that first bit of going up, as tough as that is at the start, once you get to the top, it is flat pretty much the whole way around. A little bit of rock scrambling, but you're pretty much flat the whole time until you get to little lookouts like this. Me and the kids didn't go up here.
Amy wouldn't let the kids go anywhere near it, so yeah. But the vantage points that you get is just like, it's unbelievable how these canyons are created. It's just stunning. Now this is about halfway through the walk. You actually go down on the other side of the canyon, and you get to a little like enchanted pool, this is the enchanted pool. So this is where we stopped, had some morning tea. It was nice and cool down there, so it was just, such a good little spot. The rock landscape right up around the edge feels like that. So this is this gave Amy a bit of a heart attack. She didn't, just so everyone knows, I've got a 3-meter pole that I'm using on this.
Looking.
No, I've got a big Insta 360 pole that I stick over the edge. Amy was freaking out the whole time, even though I was still 2 meters back.
I wasn't worried about you falling off because you weren't close enough to the edge. I was more worried you're going to lose the camera.
Yes. Yeah. And then, this is pretty much the walk that you do that goes back down to the car park. So it's such an enjoyable walk, that one.
Especially for the kids.
The kids loved it. Yeah, absolutely loved it.
Just going from rock to rock and a bit of scrambling. And,
yeah,
it's just really fun for kids.
Yes.
Even though it is a big walk, we have done it before. Last time we did it, the boys were much younger. So we did it with them young and when they were older. Chase was 2, 3.
He was 3. Chase was 3.
Chase was 3 when we last did it.
Yeah.
But it's a lot of fun. So if you're heading out into the Red Centre, definitely recommend checking out Kings
100%.
Canyon.
And a bit of a tip, get the kids some of those water backpacks because they're brilliant, absolutely brilliant. It's safe to be able to move around.
Not even just the kids. I wish I had one.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
We should have bought ourselves one, but we bought those for the kids back in 2018, and they're the best things we ever bought, especially for bigger walks like that where they're not having to carry their water bottles all the time. And you can fit up to, Tyler's is 2 liters, I think.
So you can get much bigger. But so we also did the walk up the middle of the canyon. Now, years ago when I did it with my mum and dad, used to be able to walk right up the end. There was no real pathway. You kind of just scrambled your way. Now there's pretty much a sealed path the whole way, and goes to about halfway up. It's a bit of a viewing platform, so it's a really super easy walk, and it just gives you a different perspective of the views from down in the middle, looking up at the sheer cliffs, and actually see
everybody,
the people walk along the edge.
They look like tiny little ants.
That's exactly right.
Walking on top of the edge of the cliffs.
So that's a 45-minute return walk up the center of the canyon. So super easy. You can do both in the same day if you want, which is great. So the other cool thing we did there is the Discovery Park at Kings Canyon's got this really cool little, let me show you this. It's got a great little sunset viewing area of the ranges. It's like you got the park there, you got to walk up a path, and you come to this
Sunset Bar. It's called
Sunset Bar, which opens up I think it's about 5 o'clock at night, where you can buy your drinks. Oh, we may have dropped out again.
Oh no.
Well, yeah, I think it's just tripping a little here. Yep. I'll see how it goes. Oh, there's a good picture of you.
Oh,
yeah, here we go. We're back on. But then the main attraction here in this caravan park is these light towers. Absolutely stunning.
So if you've done Uluru or heard about Bruce Munro,
Bruce Munro.
He's a British artist that lives in Australia, and in 2016 he created the
Well, oh no, we're back on now. We're back on.
Sorry guys, we're not sure what's happening here.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't. I don't know if you caught all of that or if it stopped.
Yeah. Let us know if you could hear it.
Can you hear us okay?
Yeah, let us know if we're back on, because it's yeah.
I don't want to ramble over the same thing twice.
And let us know if you saw that little footage of the light towers and all that, guys.
Yeah, so Discovery Parks took over and Bruce Munro did the towers. You're super blurry too. What is going on?
We'll just let it see. We'll just let it try and catch up, guys. I think we're just having some issues just here in Uluru. Starlink has been giving us all kinds of grief lately. We saw it.
Okay, so
missed most of the footage. All right, we might should we just play that footage again?
Let's just go back to that footage, guys. Sorry.
Yeah, we'll just put it on one more time.
Sunset Bar. Hopefully it plays through okay this time.
This Sunset Bar it's such a stunning spot to sit and mingle with all the other travelers, have a little bit of drink. There's entertainment on as well.
You can see there that Kings Canyon in the background just lights up red, which is absolutely over Kings Canyon. Bruce Munro did the light installation here. The meter tall glass bottles that are solar panel LED lights.
Yep. They're just some LED lights.
And yeah, it's, as you can see from the footage, it's absolutely stunning out there.
All right, I think the audio. I just need to check the Starlink. Oh yeah, we've had a couple of big dropouts on the Starlink. So this is, I don't know if anyone's got Starlink. You can actually see unfortunately we're just constantly dropping out at the moment. It's I've been trying to work on it all day, but it's not much we can do about it. There's too many obstructions where we are at the moment.
Can you scroll up here? Sorry guys, right. We'll go back up here and
yep.
Right. Love the sloth. He's actually a heat. What do you call these things?
Like a wheat bag.
He's a beanbag thing. He just sits there. He goes in the microwave, or the freezer. Yep. He's a cool little guy, so he just sits there.
I think everyone's on board with you about the fear of heights.
Oh goodness!
You should have heard her. You should have heard Amy. I was literally over a meter away from the edge, and she was freaking out. So I was trying to get some footage.
I don't do. did a walk once down the bottom of WA, and we had to go up this ladder, and we went up, and then I couldn't get down. Like, I just froze.
Yes, it was rather funny.
Yeah, Starlink. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
All right. What's the caravan park called? Kings Canyon. This is the Discovery Park. Kings Canyon.
Yep.
It was, I don't know what it was, who it was run by before.
It was just called Kings
Canyon Resort. But yeah, Discovery Parks took it over in 2022 or 2023. Very long.
Yeah.
But yeah, beautiful spot.
So,
power on water, dump point, everything you need.
Yeah,
there.
everything.
A shop that's got a few groceries and stuff.
We got fuel. Fuel there was about all right.
Sorry, guys.
I think we're back
this is
online.
Are we back on?
Yeah.
This is just one of these things we can't.
That's all
go back up again. Someone asked about our camera. Sorry, I'm just going through the questions a second. What kind of camera and attachments are you using? So those ones that he has the really long pole is the Insta360 3-meter pole, is it?
Yeah, it's got a large extension pole on that.
Yeah, so we run that.
We've just got the GoPros. We've got a 12, a 10, and a 9. You've got the Sony A7 III camera.
And a lot of footage is on my phone. I got an iPhone.
The iPhones
14
are great.
Pro.
Yeah, 15
Pro, and we do a lot of footage on that. But the ones on the cliff there was with the 3-meter pole with the Insta360.
Yep. All right, so Kings Canyon, definitely go check it out. We highly recommend it. But where we went next was pretty cool too. So that was Uluru.
Checking these. Yeah, as I say, at the moment, really hot on. Do you want to be here? It is, I think, what did it reach today in Uluru? 37
I don't know,
36 or 37 degrees in Uluru. And we packed all the winter stuff because we were here in the end of July last time we were here.
It's freezing.
And we needed winter jackets. We didn't come prepared enough. Like, the days were beautiful in the sun, but the nights we had Uggs on, winter jackets, beanies, the lot.
Yeah.
This time, we've not needed it.
No,
we've been in the
ridiculous.
Pool, and it's been super hot.
Oh, it's absolutely
And
nuts.
today has been the hottest of the hottest, and the national park has been shut today, so we've just been hiding in the aircon all day.
Michelle, Starlink is having an update, I think. Yeah, I wouldn't. It's been. Okay. It actually hasn't been this bad all day.
No,
and it's shocking now, isn't it? Terrible.
Of course, when we need to
go on. It was the other way. It was the other way last week. We couldn't get it to work, and then all of a sudden it worked just before we got on. But yeah, so
okay, right. Hopefully we stay on now. We'll go back to.
All right. This is.
So we left
Kings Canyon. Let's put some footage up here, guys. All right. This is the lookout for
Mount Connor.
Mount Connor. So this is also, people call it
the boys love to call this, I don't know if where we heard it from, but some people call it Fullaroo, because a lot of people, if you've done the drive,
you see it in the background
out to Uluru, you see it, and a lot of people get super excited thinking,
there
it is, because it's this humongous rock that you see. However, this second one is Uluru. Yeah. So if you haven't been out to Uluru before and you're driving out on that road, don't be fooled by Fullaroo.
Yes.
Because it's Mount not Connor. The real Uluru.
Yep. Yeah, absolutely.
Spectacular.
Yeah, that drive out there is just stunning. You can see the Katajua out in the distance there. But it's a sealed road the whole way, super easy. Absolutely no dramas. And you just get to have visions of Uluru pretty much the whole time you're driving in, don't you?
Yeah, and there's just something about seeing Uluru for the first time. It just absolutely takes your breath away.
Yeah.
Like you can't describe it. And I am a big believer that everybody needs to see Uluru at least once.
Yes, absolutely.
It's just absolutely magnificent.
So we then took the caravan into the national park here to do a bit of a drive around the rock.
The van, excuse the van, it needs a bit of a wash.
There's not many places to wash the van in, Chance. Right here. So during the day it's completely empty, so we decided to pull up. Went for a bit of a drive around the rock, and this is one of the water holes right here that's just always got water in it. It's just stunning. So I think about 1% of Australians have actually seen water flowing, like rain on Uluru.
It doesn't rain very much out here, but when it does, it is absolutely spectacular to see.
You're able to keep an eye on that. Yeah, but it's just stunning. Just every angle of the rock is completely different, isn't it?
It is.
Like you look at from one side, it looks different. You look at to another, I'm like, no, that doesn't look like that.
It can change. That's right. It can change colors 7 times in one day. It honestly can. It's absolutely, there's no words for it. You just have to see it. If you haven't seen it, you need to get out there.
G'day, Dan. Met you at Ellis. Yes, at the van park here. Oh, no, Curtin Springs.
Oh.
Yeah, yes.
Oh, we'll just miss you guys. We're leaving in the morning.
We're hitting the Great Central Road tomorrow. Oh, we're so excited. We're going to be in WA tomorrow night, babe.
We are going to be in WA.
Yes. All right. So the next little video we did is... How about we show them? What do you want to show them? The bike, or do you want to show them the sunrise?
The bikes.
All right, let's have a look at the bikes. We've done it before. We had to do it again. We're not walking around the rock. We're riding around the rock.
I don't know. I just reckon when you've got kids, it's so much more fun to ride around Uluru. Now, we don't travel with bikes. So if you travel with bikes, that's awesome. You're going to save yourself a lot of money.
You save yourself a fortune.
But we have done this before. It was so much. We knew that it was going to be worth it and so much fun. So we hired bikes again. And you can do that online, which I would suggest in the busier seasons to book online so you don't miss out. They do different time slots through the day. We did the 8 a.m. because it's super hot here at the minute and we didn't want to be starting the bike ride too late.
No.
But you pick up the bikes at the culture centre in the national park and they go through a bit of a briefing. They've got helmets, they've got bikes of all sizes for kids, adults, tag-alongs, all sorts. And they send you off and it's so much fun. It is
so much fun. So again, you got to make sure you take plenty of water with you because there's not much shade as you go around. There's a little bit here and there, but definitely leaving at 8 o'clock in the morning is by far, I think, the pick of the day. Because you don't get as many flies. And it's just a lot cooler.
And you see that rock changing from going super early in the morning to that super red color too as you get around it.
Yeah, definitely. I'm not sure if there's electric bikes, but they do the
Segway.
The segways. They do Segway tours as well. Yeah, which would be pretty cool. But
I think I can't remember what this company was called. Outback. There's only one bike hire company there.
Outback Cycling.
That's it. I don't think they had electric bikes. But if you want to do something like that, I would probably suggest the Segway tours.
Yeah, actually, we saw a heap of people that brought their own electric bikes riding around. They were just cruising around.
And even scooters. I saw a couple of people on electric scooters.
Yes, electric scooters going around. But you got to be careful because it is a little bit sandy in some spots, so it's quite easy to crash, isn't it? I reckon if you're not careful. Yeah, especially if you're on a scooter, those wheels can really dig in and it'll flip you.
Yeah,
for sure.
But it's a lot of fun, and if you've got kids, I reckon it's the way to go to on the rock. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, Carlia. We're on the Goldie and not a Uric right inside. Oh dear. It's not like us.
You're on the Goldie without us.
Yes, so definitely mark down doing the bike if you can. You can definitely walk it, but definitely leave super early to walk around. So that ride was 16 Ks. It was a 16-kilometer ride.
I was going to say at the end, my watch said that we'd done 16 Ks because I think it's a 2K ride in. So from the culture centre, there's a little bit of a path.
Oh, I think, are we back on?
Are we back?
Yep, I think we're back. Yep. I think, we're back
I was just bringing up, watch told us that it took us 2 hours and 34 minutes and a total distance of 15.993.
Yes.
So nearly 16 Ks.
Yeah.
Which was a pretty good effort.
Yeah, it was great. The kids' bums were a little bit sore, weren't they?
My bum was very sore at the end of it.
Especially not used to riding bikes for a while. You got to break your ass back in. All right. Now, so that bike ride was, absolutely sensational. So, what do you want to show?
All right, we've got a bit of a time lapse, I guess.
Yep. All right. So this is the one thing that everybody does is the sunset.
And the good thing, they have certain spots for your sunrise and your sunset. So you've got the best spot.
Vantage point.
Yeah, for each one.
Right.
So this was at the sunset spot that the caravan was at just before.
Yep. This is a little photo of us just as the just before the sun started setting. So this is a quick little time lapse. It's just don't tell me. Are we still?
Oh gosh.
Are we still there?
Sorry, everyone.
It's going nuts tonight.
I hope they saw that.
Yeah, let us know if you actually saw that little bit of footage of the sunset on the rock.
It's no, because it's like a car park, and you sort of back in. People put their chairs out, their tables out, take some nibbles.
Yep.
Have a couple of drinks while watching the sunset. It's just such a vibe down there. Every
Right, excellent. Oh, good. All right.
Apologies.
Yep. So once you've done the sunset, you've got to do the sunrise. But you got to get up super early, don't you? So we're up at about 5 o'clock. It takes about half an hour to drive from the car park, from the caravan park to the sunrise viewing area. Yeah. So this is it right here. So there's a couple of different spots you can do. So we like to go and walk right to the very front. So there's a couple of spots that are up a bit higher at the sunrise viewing area. The sunrise viewing area, but it gets super packed. So we like to go back down the hill onto the flat and just take it all in from there, because it's much less crowded, and we think you get like an even better view. Like, again, watching the different colors change on the rock in the morning.
Yeah, even that red sand that just covers in front. I think I said this last week as well. Like, I feel like footage and photos just don't do this place justice. Just the colors that pop
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, it's absolutely spectacular.
Yeah. So it's one place.
Put it on your list. It's
Yeah.
absolutely amazing.
Oh, look, we still look all right blurry. Oh no. Hopefully it's come good. It's yeah, I'm not sure what's going on tonight because it's yeah. Now, if anyone knows Starlink, you can see the ping success rate is like 86%. It's horrible. It's been at about 98% all day, and then all of a sudden we go live and it does this.
Having said that, we couldn't be without our Starlink.
No.
It helps us a lot on the road, especially with working.
Yes.
Love the Woodies. I think that's the first time they pulled them out. It was a little bit, I'm like, oh, it's
Yep. All right, I think we're back on, but we may have to wrap this up, guys, because it's not looking crash hot.
Well, I think we got through all our footage there, but I don't.
Oh, it's coming back on. Yeah, we're back on again.
All right, yeah, we might have to wrap this up tonight. We're not sure what is happening, but thank you so much for coming and hanging with us on the Friday night.
Yes.
If you have any questions or if we've missed anything, just pop it in the comments. We will see it. Or if you have a message and you want to inbox us, thank you. It's very frustrating. It's frustrating when the internet drops out.
Especially when it's been working like really well.
Yeah, it's out of our control.
Yep. But guys, tomorrow we hit WA.
Yeah, so the second part, hopefully it stays on for this, but the second part of the Outback Way is pretty much starting tomorrow. And tomorrow night we're going to be in WA. So we can't wait to show you this next part.
Yes. And we've heard the road past Uluru and that is not the greatest. So we're a bit nervous, but we've got a lot of fun tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yes.
So next Friday, I don't know where we're going to be, but we should have some exciting things to fill you in on.
Yes. Cannot wait.
Laverton,
yeah, we'll make our way there.
We're going to Laverton, and then we're going to go down to Lake Bollard, and then...
We don't know how quick we're doing it, but because it's so hot at the moment, it's going to be a lot easier just putting some Ks in and keeping cool in the car.
We want to take in as much of the Outback and this trip as we possibly can, but we're at the same time, it's so hot and we all just want to get to the ocean just because it's so hot. We just weren't expecting it to be this hot.
We were actually meant to do this trip about 2 months earlier, but it didn't quite pan out. So we're doing it a bit later in the year than we wanted. And it's caught us out, hasn't it?
Well, I still didn't expect at this time. No. I thought we still had a bit of time under our belts for it to get this hot. But it is hot. So we'll see how we go and how quick we take that road across.
Yes, Michelle. I don't think we're going to be getting down to Kalgoorlie. That super bed is stunning, though.
Yeah, we have done it, but I think
do you know what? It's probably what is about 100 and maybe a 200. Well, I think, are we on? All right. Majorly dropped out then, guys.
We'll
All
say
right,
goodbye.
we're going to say goodnight. If anyone's still on, we'll say goodnight. And
you'll see all our stories and stuff, and we'll see you next Friday. We're not sure from where, but if you can join us next Friday, we'll see you there. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Thank you.
Still going.